Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing another review. We just got straight out of the theater. We just saw Kubo and the Two Strings, and this is going to be our no spoiler review. So you don't have to worry about spoilers here. If we accidentally say one, we'll cut it out. So this is just basically our impressions of the movie straight after seeing it. That's why I say review. It's kind of loose. I use that term loosely for those of you that are unaware. It's really more just us geeking out about whether we did or did not like it and what we did or did not like. So overall, not surprised, but pretty sure she liked it more than I did.
Yeah.
I think we both are going to agree that, and we'll get a little more into it, but visually beautiful. You know, it's definitely a beautiful movie. Despite my issues with, I didn't catch a manager. I was going to tell them they need to recalibrate the projector in Auditorium 16. Slight blue tint to everything, line across the top, and this weird patchy blotchiness stuff that whenever the screen would go black would start making my eyes go fuzzy.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a 3D thing or not.
No, that's not supposed to be going on.
Okay.
But other than that, you know, she was entertained, and I was entertained by it. I didn't hate it or anything. I thought it was a little slow, it was a little predictable, and it drags. And honestly, and I can say this without spoilers, but my biggest pet peeve is there's multiple times in the movie where it's like, oh, this is going to be cool. They're building up to this scene that's going to be really cool. Fade to white, it's over. We don't get to see it. It's like, well, okay, that would have been more fun than watching them sit around and talk for 20 minutes. But, you know, I don't know, because they designed this beautiful world, and they got all these samurais, and, you know, archery, and all this kick-ass shit going on, and you get some of the action scene. I'm not saying there's no action in the movie, but there are some particular moments I'll talk about in spoilers where it's like, oh, this is gonna be, aw, really? And they got to the point for me where I'm like, there you go. You know, each time, because I'm like, yeah, okay.
Oddly enough, I didn't notice any of that.
Yeah. Well, again, too, you got to remember, too, that where we approach these things, you're definitely more the visuals, and I'm definitely more the story. We like both, but that weighs more on you than it does on me, and vice versa.
Not that I don't like story.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, is we both like both. You just, visual is more important to you than story. Story is more important to me than visual, though we like both. But, so I'm not surprised you like it more. Plus, you know, all the Japanese stuff, which actually I enjoyed, although, you know, George Takei is in it, and he's kind of barely in it, so yeah. I'm not sure why they're promoting him as in it.
Because it's George Takei, and
yeah.
There's probably cutscenes.
Yeah, probably, and we do get an oh my. So that's, you know, that's always fun. There is some cool stuff during the credits, you know, some cool animated stuff, and I won't even spoil it here. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the all spoilers video, which I should have mentioned earlier. There's a link to down below, and something already popped up. It won't pop up here.
There's a thing with a thing with a thing, and you know.
Yeah, I won't get into it here. Guitar Gently Weeps is in the movie, sort of, and it's kind of disappointing. It's not the version from the trailer. No, it's not the version from the trailer at all. But, you know, I mean, it's alright. Again, you know, cool designs. There's some cool stuff in it, and, you know, overall the music itself that is used in the movie is pretty nice. It's just, I don't know, it just, for me, it just kind of dragged. I'm not sure what audience this movie is actually going to be for, either, because it seems like they want kids to see it, but granted, we saw it, you know, like 9:50 on a Friday. Yeah. But, like, there's not a lot of people in the theater to begin with, and, like, no kids or anything, like, at all, I don't think. There might have been one, I'm not sure. But, you know, it definitely seems to appeal more to adults, but play more to kids, so I think that's going to be kind of weird for it. A weird hurdle for it to overcome. Voice acting's good. There are some really good funny moments. Yeah. You know, Matthew McConaughey's character has some really funny stuff, honestly. A lot of, you know, some of the plot twists I didn't see coming. Some of them you see coming from a mile away. Yeah. You know, even you kind of agree on one or two of them anyways. We'll get more into that in the spoilers video. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hate it. I think maybe it's just, you know, I don't know what my expectations for it were. They weren't high, they weren't low. It was just kind of middle, and it kind of hit in the middle for me. So, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I could recommend, it's going to be one of those movies that everybody's going to have a different opinion on.
I really liked it.
Right. And again, that's what I'm saying. There's stuff to like. I'm not crapping on this film or anything. I'm just no, I'm not crapping on it. I'm just being honest about what I feel about it. It was like I wanted more out of it. I didn't quite, you know, it didn't quite work for me, but that's art, you know. What does work for some doesn't work for others, and that's the beautiful thing about it. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. So yeah. I mean, that makes it worth it. And, you know, like I said, I wanted to see it. And again, visually, it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous movie. The stop motion animation, everything about that is really phenomenal. Yeah. You know, and even like the designs, the locations, all that kind of stuff, really, really good. So I mean, if nothing else for that, if you purely love visuals, I highly recommend it. If you're looking for a great story, you might be a little let down. It's not a bad story, it's just not a great story. You know, there's nothing terribly new in there, but I guess you could say that about like 90% of the last 10 years of Hollywood film. It's no Swiss Army Man.
Well, it's the hero's quest.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It is, and I don't want to talk about it here, but I will say I was a little confused why it's called Kubo and the Two Strings until something in the credits, and it's kind of weird that the credits had to explain that to me. But
it took the credits to explain that to you, really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kinda. I'll explain it more clearly in spoilers. I know why you're looking at me like that, because there is a way that it should make sense in the movie, but there's this other element they had in the movie that confuses that to me. Like, I could have gone with that, but then this element got laid on, and it's like, well, wait, if it's supposed to, but we'll do it in the spoilers. We'll do it in the spoilers. We don't want to do it here. Yeah, so, I don't know. If I was Jeremy Johns, or however you say his name, I'd be like, I probably would have liked it more if I was drinking, but that's his review system. I'm not gonna steal that. But you know, again, you really liked it. I thought it was okay.
I think they were aiming a little more towards. I think they were aiming it more towards kids, but making it watchable for adults. And that might have been why you didn't get some of the scenes you were really wanting.
That's a good point too, and I think maybe that'll be the problem with this movie, because I think that you're right. I think the message of this film is a great message for kids to hear, but you know, I don't know, it's kind of cliche as an adult maybe, so I don't know. And you know how these things go too. Maybe I wasn't in the right mood or mindset, I don't know. I'm just saying, this is how I experienced it tonight, so.
There might be some stuff that's a little scary for the little ones, but it's, really, they should be able to handle it.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, give your kids a little credit, and... Yeah,
and I see where you're going with that. Yeah, I don't know, I think that's maybe where they weren't exactly sure how much to play to kids or how much to play to adults, so I'm not sure they got that balance quite right.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, just in my opinion, but...
I'm trying to think back, because they did Coraline.
Right.
It's been a long time since I've seen Coraline.
And I remember enjoying Coraline, but I might have, you know, I don't know. I might have known more what to expect or
I think that was also aimed at a slightly older audience.
Yeah, because it was a darker film.
Yeah. So, I haven't seen Paranorman or Box Trolls, which is the other two movies they've done.
I haven't seen Box Trolls, but I have seen Paranorman, and I remember that, and I felt like that probably did, again, it's memory, it's been a few years, but I feel like that might have had a good balance of kids and adult tone to it.
Yeah.
You know, because it was... If I recall, it might have had a Monster Squad tone to it. So, I mean, that kind of works for both generations. But anyways, I mean, that's pretty much, I figure we get to the spoilers here, so we can shut up on the non-spoilers and move on. But yeah, so, I mean, you know, check it out, make up your mind. But you know how this works. Please don't spoil in these comments. If you want to talk spoilers, go over to the spoiler video, and we can talk spoilers all you want there. But if you do want to comment about, you know, just in general, do you feel the same or not? Without specifics, or, you know, are you going to see it? Are you really excited? You know, whatever. You can comment about that in these comments. Otherwise, go over to the all spoilers and do it there. You can also click that thumbs up button and give me the thumbs up of encouragement. It's always encouraging. It's nice to be encouraged. Subscribe if you're new here. We do all kinds of fun, nerdy, geeky stuff every single day on the TheEricButts channel, and share with your friends so we can all geek out together, because that's what we do here. Want to support the channel? Want to see it grow? Want to help get more content? All that stuff? Check out my link to Patreon below. You might like what you find there. You might not. No pressure. Just letting you know. All right, well, we're going to get out of here so we can shoot our spoilers video, and we will see you guys later.